Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is What Makes You Stand Out? So we have 3 piles for you. I will introduce them in a moment. I'm having a giveaway at 3,000 subscribers. It'll be 2 free 1-question readings, which will be randomly chosen from the people who follow the directions in the description box. It's really not that difficult. Then if you would like to leave a tip to my channel, I have Cash App and PayPal. If you would like a personal private reading, you can check out my Etsy shop. And also, if there's nothing there particular that really fits the question or questions you may have, you can send me an email. And I think that is about it. So now I'm going to introduce your piles and get into your reading. Pile 1 is from the Magical Spell deck, card number 15, Glamour. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Pile 2 is Beauty, card number 4. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. And pile 3 is card number 32, Confidence. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. So go ahead and choose your pile or piles and we'll get into your readings. Well, this is your reading. If you chose this card number 15, Glamour, into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. And this reading is What Makes You Stand Out? So I'm going to introduce the cards and get into your reading. From the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have the 3 of Chalices, or the 3 of Cups. Next, we have the Lovers. And the 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Chalices. And the 8 of Swords. So you have a couple of 8s here. We also have Gemini energy. From the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we have Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. From the Self-Care Oracle, we have card number 22, Energy Work. From the Shine from Within, from Inside Oracle, we have Get Creative and Excite Your Imagination with Wonder. From the Goddess Power deck, we have card number 27, Kuan Yin, Compassion. From the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have card number 38, To Be Fair. So that would be Libra energy. And finally, from the, I think this is Work Your Light Oracle, we have Yes, Just Say Yes. Okay. So what makes you stand out? Definitely feels like you're an old spirit in a younger body. Like you're this wise type sage person. Someone who is very connected to ancestry. I feel like some of you could have been born with your psychic gifts. They could have been very awakened and heightened because in a past life you like were a spiritual leader of some sort, a shaman, a guru, the leader of your tribe. And that strength, that power, and that wisdom, I think, shine through in this lifetime. You may also be able to decipher codes, symbols, language You could be a person who knows many languages or various languages. Many or various. I don't know. What's the difference? And that would make you stand out. Also, we kind of started with the Three of Chalices. We also have this Yes card. And this, typically the Three of Cups is like three women on a card. And we have three people here. So I'm seeing that similar to the Three of Cups with that yes. I do feel like you're a yes person also, that you like don't take no for an answer in a positive way. Like you keep going. If there's something you set your heart or your mind to, you go for it. You don't stop till you get that yes. And even then you don't stop. You keep moving forward. And this is saying to me too, you operate very well within a group of people. Like people find you fun, energetic, enjoyable, a good companion. Also, some of you could do some, maybe you paint or you do journaling or do stuff on Etsy. You could be selling stuff, but something very creative. Yeah, I think I said journaling. Maybe you have a Pinterest that draws interest, or your own business, or you're someone who's a designer. I want to say architect. But there's something about your imagination that really stands out about you. Like, it's more than thinking outside the box. It's like still having, I mean, it's like having that old soul, but you have the other end of that going on. You could be a business person too, like self-employed. I think that would make you stand out as well. But with that creative aspect in your imagination, I feel like you have a childlike imagination where children are not limited. Like as we grow older, our brains like to put things into categories where children are more able to see outside of those categories. And I think your mind works more like that you can see outside of what a lot of other people see or see the possibilities of. Because here too, it says, into the mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. You don't just see about what you or other people or even things are, you see what they can be. You could probably even take a piece of trash, to what it would be trash to other people, and make something beautiful out of it. That could be, out of physical things, you can make art out of it, or you could find a use for it. Make something beautiful from it. Make something useful, which makes you stand out. And we also have here 2 8s, and the 2 8s are standing out to me because 8s symbolize abundance. So it's like, this is telling me you have so much within and without. Like, as within, so without, kind of. It's like you're abundant within, so you have an abundance outside of you as well. Because your world is a reflection of your inner world. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And I feel like you are very balanced in that way, because you also have this Libra energy. Like that 8-8 is showing me balance, like inner and outer world balance. There is a very good reflection of who you are inside and how your outer world is, your perspective, how you see things. And like, again, I think you see the possibilities, not just the here and now. You see the best possible outcomes, and you continue to expand your horizons. You also expand your energy, because we have this energy work here. So whether you do that on purpose or not, there are things that you do in your life. I mean, even your creativity could be doing that spiritual work, or maybe you do purposely work on your chakras or the energy of others. And I feel like your energy can align the energy of other people as well with this to be fair. You like bring karma into balance. I feel like your energy brings karma into balance. Like that may mean that you do trigger other people, positively or negatively. It just depends on where they're at the time. So you trigger other people. And I feel like not only are you a good friend, here you're a good lover as well with the Lovers card. So you have lovers and compassion. So people see you as a higher level lover. Not just on the physical plane, but on the spiritual plane. You could be someone who's extremely generous of heart, of spirit. I mean, you could be generous financially as well. There's not really financial cards here. I do feel a lot of you have a voice in the world that other people listen to with this Gemini energy. And a very strong voice at that. It does feel like you're dual natured we have Libra and we have the Lovers. And I'm feeling there is Venus energy here because we do have glamour. So I think you can glamorize things. You see the beauty and the possibilities because of such a vast imagination that you have. I feel like you will see beauty in the darkest of places. Beauty in the hearts of other people. Once again, you see the possibilities. So I'm going to pull some characteristics out of what makes you stand out. What makes my pile one stand out? We got good massages. So apparently you give good massages. Education. So maybe you have a lot of education or even self-educated. So you know a lot. Or more than most people. Body hair. I don't know if that means you take off all your body hair or there's something about your body hair that is sexy. Glowing skin. So whether or not you like your skin, it does have a glow to it. It's like you glow. You kind of radiate. Sexy back. So that could be, your entire backside or your actual, back, or your booty back, or both. Gorgeous. So people think you're just absolutely gorgeous, and you do have the glamour card, so that makes sense. Admirable. So people actually admire you. And I think they admire you for more than your beauty. They admire you for your wisdom, your creativity, your business skills, your compassion, your friendship. Teasing. So you could do maybe you do a little practical jokes or tease your friends, or maybe you're kind of flirtatious, and so little teasing in a cute, I'm saying that as a cute way. Feet. So somehow your feet stand out. They could be small or big or really pretty or really cool. I don't know. There's something about your feet or the shoes you wear on your feet. So make you stand out, and your pretty face or handsome face. And that's what I have for you, pile one. Hopefully that inspired and encouraged you. If that resonated, please put, I don't know, some kind of a little meditation, something that would say meditation to you in the comments. And subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. If you'd like a personal and private reading, you can take a look at my Etsy shop below. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Namaste and welcome to your reading. This is your reading. If you chose this beauty card from the Magical Spell deck, card number 4, I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. So you are a divine beauty who radiates from within, both internally and external beauty. From the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Then we have the King of Wands. This is what makes you stand out. 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Knave of Swords, or the Page of Swords. From the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Next, we have Be Still from the Self-Care Oracle. And that's card number 4 also, like your main card is card number 4. So that's interesting. And from the Shine from the Inside Oracle deck, we have Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. Next, we have card number 35, Maya Illusion, and this is from the Goddess Power deck. Then we have card number 9, Treasure Island, from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And finally, we have The Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? What stands out? What makes you stand out? With magic manifesting, I think you probably are magical. You may do magic spells, manifestation work, even things you don't think are magical, they are. If you work with herbs, aromatherapy, energy in any way, like working out, exercise, mindfulness meditation, if you listen to guided meditations, if you ever listen to a spiritual song, I mean, you could just gravitate towards nature. So there's all different kinds of things that are magical. So otherwise, maybe some of you actually do cast spells. You are very witchy, or a witch, or practice Wicca or witchcraft of some sort. You could also do scrying. Maybe you have, I want to say, a magic 8-ball. Maybe that too. But what is that called? This. I know I'm seeing this also. It could be like a snow globe type of thing. So maybe you could like snow globes, or what is that called? A magic ball? I think it's a magic ball, right? And you do scrying. Some of you may do scrying, so people see you as very magical. It's like you have such spiritual insight, and people find it magical. Also, I feel like people see you, like all these flowers in this ball that like, it's just like a magical world. Inside of this ball, I think people see you that way. It's like they see you through a glass, through a looking glass, and they feel like, you know, it's all flowers and roses and rainbows and butterflies. It's like you hold that kind of magic, and I think snow globes do have that kind of magic to them. It's like, wow, this whole little world in this crystal ball. Crystal ball, there we go. Magic ball. I mean, one or, you know, whatever. Some of you could be gypsies. You could resonate with that kind of vibe. Nomads. Hippie. You know, kind of like that free-spirited type of energy. Some of you could have taken time to like get away from the world and go into nature and like, I don't know where I'm getting this from, but it's just like seclude and isolate yourself and like really get in touch with the elementals, animals, the spirit of nature. I'm feeling for a lot of you, which gives you a different essence. Definitely seeing this as yogic to some extent. Some of you, it might be helpful if you do headstands. Maybe some of you do headstands. This is also awakening of the crown chakra. Shavasana is very good for the crown chakra in particular. Or you're also someone who integrates. So you take Shavasana when you're integrating your entire practice. So I feel like you're an integrated person, which means a person of integrity. Like you're not, I think you have done a lot of healing in your life. So you're not, I want to say broken, but broken is not exactly what I mean. Like with this crumbling, you may have had a lot of different, you don't just compartmentalize one part of who you are. You can be pure, and you could be a freak in the bedroom. And both are true about you. You know, they seem like opposites, but you actually integrate it. You could be someone who's very practical, but you also have that spiritual vibe going on, and you can integrate that in who you are as a person. You don't have to be one or the other. And so I feel like you're a person of integrity. You are intact. All sides and all parts of you come together, I think, because you've healed yourself. You accept yourself. You accept all of those parts of you as being you, and you don't reject those parts of you. You've actually integrated them to make this very magical being that is you. This is an interesting message. I don't know where it's coming from, but I guess it is. This is not all simply from the cards. So with the illusion, you could be an illusionist, or you can create illusion. Maybe you create illusion with artwork, with light, with makeup, with hair, with anything. You can create illusions. And being an illusionist is also someone who does magic. And I feel like with that illusion too, sometimes people may feel like you're too good to be true. This must be an illusion. You know, but I don't think it is. You know, something like, well, that person probably doesn't really look like that. Or that person, their life really isn't like that. Or they're not really that magical. It's just all an illusion. But I don't think that's true about you. You could like really sparkly things as well. Your eyes may like really have a sparkle to it. Or you wear sparkly things too. It's like your aura could be very sparkly. and just like that iridescent type of light. I think a lot of you probably have a really nice round butt, masculine or feminine. You may feel very comfortable in your body as well. No matter what shape, what size, it's like you have learned to accept and integrate everything about your body and know it's beautiful, beauty. I feel you can be very protective of other people or vice versa. People want to hold you, to hug you, to cuddle you, to hold your hand. You know, it's like, and it's not necessarily in a sexual way. I think there is some of that, but like they just feel a desire to be affectionate towards you or to touch you. And I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, you know, friends coming, hey, huggy, or whatever. I don't know, maybe you just look very huggable, or maybe you are an affectionate person. If you have a partner, it looks like you're someone who's very comfortable in partnership. I really feel there is someone who really is in love with you. This person is coming through to me. Someone who's really, truly in love with you. Whether you're just relaxing at home, or if you're fully coiffed, or you're cooking a meal, there's just someone who is very enamored with you. It could be a King of Wands type figure. Someone very, you know, fiery, charismatic, leadership oriented. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And if you don't have a partner at this time, I think there will be. You'll definitely have a partner that is a good match for you. And that's a side message. And I feel like this person's going to treasure you. And I'm hearing treasure you above all else. And I do feel like you're headed towards Treasure Island. Whether you've made it there or not completely. And it also feels like you carry your treasure with you. Wherever you go on the journey of life, your treasure is always with you. Okay, I was going to say something else, but that's really the message I got. Your treasure is always with you. You are the treasure. All right, so I'm going to pull out some characteristics from the bag to see what makes you stand out. What makes my pile twos stand out? So we have mystical, show. Interesting. So you are very interesting, not boring. Light in your eyes. What was I saying? Sparkly eyes. What was I saying? That's so cool. And what else was I saying? Magical. You're magical. So if you doubted it, mystical, magical, sparkly. Might have really nice cheeks. Like thinking, like, because I was thinking about, you know, how people want to like cuddle you and touch you and kind of maybe like a baby, like you do a pet or something like. It's like you seem so cuddly. You're also mysterious, and I'm sure that goes with, you know, being mystical and magical. Friendly, someone who's very friendly. And easygoing nature makes you stand out. Your insightfulness. You see things in different ways than what others do. Your intuition. Victorious. No matter what, you have the victory. Shiny hair. So something else shiny about you, your hair. And finally we have this, education. This came on the last one too. So you could be very well educated or self-educated, or at least seem educated the way you speak. So we do have this Page of Swords here, so maybe you do a lot of research. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight. And if that did resonate, please put some flowers in the comments and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. If you'd like a personal private reading, you can take a look at my Etsy shop. That's down below. The link is down below. And I thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. Hi, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. This reading is What Makes You Stand Out? So this is your reading if you chose this card from the Magical Spell deck, card number 32, Confidence. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Some of you might be about the age of 32, 33 years old. And we're going to introduce your cards and get into your reading. From the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have the Empress, Judgment, the Knave of Chalices, or the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we have Dawal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. From the Self-Care Oracle deck, we have card number 32, another 32. See? 32 and 32. Make a meal. Then we have from the Shine From Inside Oracle deck, keep your thoughts positive. These cards are so beautiful. I love these cards. I love them. And then from the Goddess Power deck, we have card number 25, Isis Rebirth. And next, from the Magical Spell deck, we have Chop Wood, card number 42. We moved from 32 to 42. And finally, from the Work Your Light Oracle, there's a lot of light, a lot of oracles with the word light in them. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. All right. So, what makes you stand out? We have like a lot of this orangey, yellowy energy, and you did choose confidence. So I do feel like you're someone who brings confidence and light and passion to other people, even to yourself. It feels like you light up a room. And I'm feeling like you're a person who's really on fire. Your solar plexus and your sacral chakras are very lit up. You could have a very yellow orangey aura. A lot of these have yellow orangey type auras. And even though like your crown area has like a pinkish purplish thing going down, because I feel like you are really connected to, I'm like feeling like this Egyptian type black cat sort of energy, you know? Like the All Hallows Eve vibes from you. So some of you could really be into Halloween or the Day of the Dead or very connected to the dead. Some of you could be mediums and connect with the dead, hear dead people, see dead people, help people transition from this world to the next. And I feel you may have lived many lifetimes as both masculine and feminine individuals, as well as in different cultures. Some of you may have definitely Egyptian, Africa, Southeast Asia. Yeah, and we do actually have a black cat right here too. It's like that seductive. It's mysterious. And some of you could have like really dark hair. And if so, that stands out about you. And possibly even really dark hair and light eyes. Glowing skin. And it looks like you are very strongly protected. You may have gone through things in your life that have caused you to have to process through some negativity, some difficulties. But because of this, I feel like you have a bigger, I want to say soul tribe, like angels. There are more angels assigned to your team. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like you have a big purpose. We have here the Empress, that divine feminine who has all of her shit together. It's like you got it all. This is at least you're standing in the spiritual realm. It's like you are very, very powerful in the spiritual realm, if not also in the physical realm, because you then have judgment. You're a person here to help awaken people. To awaken people to darkness and to light. To awaken people to their purpose and also the knowledge that our differences make us beautiful. They shouldn't make us hate each other. You could be someone who's very into multiculturalism, different cultures, different sexual orientations, different religions, spiritualities, not spiritual, ages. It doesn't matter. It's like socioeconomic standing. I think you are someone who's here to bring them together. And I'm also seeing this too. We have make a meal, and you could be on fleek with your cooking. You could cook very well. Some of you may be chefs, or maybe you just, eat very healthfully, or you cook for a family, or for other people, or you really enjoy that, or enjoy entertaining. But another thing I'm seeing is you don't want to devalue any culture and say we're all exactly alike. But you value the differences, but it's like here you make a salad, right? So you keep the integrity of each of the ingredients of the salad, but you put them together and they make something even more tasty, So I think that's part of your dharma, your mission in this world, is to bring people together while still maintaining the integrity of their culture, of their music, of their unique qualities, their flavor. Keeping that flavor alive. Not whitewashing or watering down culture or who people are or their religions, but actually like bringing the flavors out. And I don't know where this stuff is going. Bringing the flavors out in these different cultures. I also, with the chop wood, I feel like even though you have, such a great calling, you're a very practical person. You are not afraid to do the mundane things. Some of you may be, part of a family, that you're raising a family, and maybe you're raising people to be like this. You're raising children to be like this, or you're part of a community that you are not. You're this freaking empress, but you will be the empress and you'll scrub the toilet because you don't have pride like that. You are confident. You know who you are. And since you know who you are, you have no trouble humbling yourself. Because confidence, true confidence, is knowing who you are and being at peace and at ease with who that is, where there isn't anything below you or above you. And that is true humility, is when you know who you are and you know nothing and nobody is above or below you, and you don't feel like menial tasks make you less than, or grand tasks make you more than. You are you, and by that alone, you're the freaking empress, man. Yeah, and with the Hierophant and the Empress, I definitely feel like you have that leader vibe. To lead people into that knowledge and that understanding. Because sometimes when we, try to say that everyone is equal, and we are equal in value, but we want to water down our cultures and water down our differences, which is, the spice of life, right? That's what makes things spicy. That makes them good and tantalizing and tasty, and all of our different textures and things of different people. I mean, we're not cookie cutters. And that's what makes you stand out. I'm going to pull out some characteristics that make you stand out. Yeah, today I didn't get as many physical characteristics of people. It's more like your soul, That's basically for all three piles. It was more soul inspired, who you are inspired. So we have you're gorgeous. So even though that, you're gorgeous. Yeah, shit. Empress and Isis. Shoot. Yeah. This girl. Okay. Anyway, pretty eyes. Good massages. I swear, I shook all of them around. Very colorful. Maybe you wear a lot of colors, or you just have so much color in your personality. I mean, you may yourself be multicultural and have been exposed to all different cultures, which gives you that edge. Dance with me. So maybe you're someone who really enjoys dancing, watching dance. Your intuition. So it looks like every pile here is quite intuitive, which makes sense when people come to tarot readings. And you're a freak. You got some freakiness going on here. And I sense that. It's like that sexy energy going on. Like I said, that black cat energy, that Egyptian Isis type thing going down. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight. If that resonated with you, please, if there are any vegetables to put, emojis to put in the comments, do that if it resonated. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. I thank you so much for coming to my readings, and namaste.